guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denny or Lela. Let's get into the video. So what I want to talk about today is dating, and I would want to relate that to people my age, to like teens to late 20s, Gen Zs, millennials. What I feel like, what I've seen, experienced, seen through friends, family, is nowadays people don't really have that much self-love and self-worth anymore when it comes to dating. I know friends of mine, I know myself, I know people who are like super self-confident. They know their worth. Myself, I'm really self-confident. I know what I can do, I know what I can't do. If I want something, I'll go and get it. I will not give up. Like, I wouldn't sit in front of a camera, talk to the whole world if I was not confident or if I didn't feel like I'm good enough to put that out. Same as a lot of my friends, they're really comfortable in their bodies, really confident. But then when it comes to dating, we get so self-conscious. Like, we just lose it. I know so many of my friends are just super jealous. I know when they get into relationships, they won't allow their boyfriends to go out, they won't allow them to follow other girls. Like, they get really self-conscious about that they're not good enough or they might get replaced. I get the same feeling. So I've been single for 2 years. It's not that I could have not had a boyfriend, but I just didn't feel like there was the right guy in there. When there is a guy that I'm like, oh, I could see myself dating this person, I get so self-conscious. I'm not a jealous person. I don't like relationships where you tell your partner what to do, what not to do. Like, I'm not your mom, you do whatever you want, you're an adult. If you're gonna cheat on me, you're gonna cheat on me anyways. And I find a person that's like that as well, as self-confident and as independent as me, I feel like I'm not good enough. I don't know what that is. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like dead honest, alright? I have a whole list of like what I want in a right guy. And there's things like I want him to be entrepreneurial, passionate, fit, like not like super fitness bodybuilder thing, because I don't go to the gym every day, but just someone who gets out, is adventurous, does things, like has similar interests. And then when I find that person, I just lose it. I'm like, oh, I'm not good enough. Like, see all these like other girls out there, like all these like gym girls, crazy, famous influencers, stars, YouTubers, whatever. And I'm just like, honey, I don't deserve you. And then I just start being super awkward. I just turn into this really self-conscious little bubble, and I don't like that at all. Like, I'm just like, I'm not that person. Why do I do that? And it might be that my last relationship was pretty toxic. I got cheated on, and I was really heartbroken for months. And so since then I have like a little trust issues, I would say, you know. That might be one reason. But then I see friends who never got cheated on, who never had anything like that, and they still get the same problems. It made me start thinking, and it made me start researching things. And I'll link some videos down below just from other people why my generation is so bad at dating. And I think one of the main reasons is that nowadays we want everything better and faster. I have so many friends who told me the same thing. Like, we always wait if something better might come. So me waiting, like not wanting to date a guy because I think, oh, he's not good enough, something better might come, gives me the feeling that every person is like that. So then I'm like, why would you date me if there's something better out there? But then I'm like, but if I think the same way, when am I going to ever start really dating someone? To be honest, I really don't care about money. I don't care about if you have a car, house. I don't care because I don't have anything on my name. But I care about what the personality is like. Like, I care about feelings. I go really with my gut feelings. So if I just have this feeling of, I really like being with you, I feel really confident with you, I can be myself, then I like you. And then the moment you like me back, I'm out. I'm done. I don't know what it is. I think it really has to do something with the technology we have nowadays. Like, we don't really try to work out things anymore. Better ourselves fix things. We're really focused on ourselves, and I mean, it's a good thing, you know. We don't want to be dependent, putting our happiness or our feelings onto another person. I don't think that's right, because I think when you're in a relationship, you're together through the bad and the goods, and you can't try to keep that person out of your bad situations. Like, everyone always tries to be so positive, so lovable nowadays. All on Instagram, media, YouTube, everyone always shows the best side of their life. Like, I do that myself. I might go out to a party and it's shit. Like, I don't like the music, the people, nothing. And I would still put it in my stories. The next day when I watch them, it looks like I had a great night, but I actually didn't. I really try to be real on my Instagram. I don't Photoshop my pictures. I don't use Facetune. Like, of course, I put filters on to make the colors nicer. But still, I do the same thing. Like, I don't post about my bad days. I mean, like, everyone does that. Everyone posts about how amazing their life is, how good everything is. So no one really wants to share their bad sides or their bad feelings, because no one wants to be this negative person. Everyone is so about positivity nowadays, and that's a good thing. Like, I love to be positive. I love to surround myself with positive people. I don't like to be surrounded by miserable people who are always miserable. But you just can't be happy all the time. You have bad days, you do have family issues, health issues, something that brings you down, and you have to share that with your loved ones. You don't have to put it specifically on Instagram, let the whole world know, but you need to be confident enough to share that with your loved ones. And I feel nowadays people don't really like to do that. But when I'm starting to see someone, I'm starting to date someone, and I have a bad day, I'm trying to hide that, because I'm like, I don't want to be that person yet. I don't want to show you that side of me yet. But why do I do that? Like, sooner or later, if we start dating, that person will see that side of me. It's better to show them that I have these sides already, instead of just always being positive, always being amazing, and then later on it will be even harder for me to open up and show these sides about myself. I think that's why we're so self-conscious when it comes to dating. The people that we get to know, we straight away follow each other on Instagram. So I see their Instagrams, I see how amazing their life looks, how passionate they are, what they have achieved, and then I look at myself, I'm like, I'm not there yet. Why would you want me? You know, like, when I see someone who's not like me, they want a normal life, they want a settled life, I happy with a 9-to-5 job, don't want to travel, don't want to explore, and that's totally fine. You can be happy with a simple life. But for me, I'm just like, no, that's not me. But then when I see someone who's more adventurous, happy, more positive than me, I'm like, oh, I'm too miserable for you. And I'm actually not miserable. Like, I obviously have my bad days like everyone else, but I'm not a miserable person. But I think about that when I meet someone who's better than me. And that's why I'm like, why do we feel that way? Like, I have the same when my friends tell me they get jealous or they're self-conscious because their boyfriend doesn't text them back straight away. I'm like, why do you feel that way? What did he do? They're like, he didn't do anything. It's just something in my head. I'm like, but why is it there? You're so confident. You know how pretty you are. You know how smart you are. Why would you be like that? And they're like, oh, because what if he's with other girls? What if he's with that girl he just followed and liked the picture of? What if he's with someone who's better than me? And I'm just like, why do we think that way? And you know why? Because we're used to everything better, faster. Instead of fixing things, just getting something new. Like phones. The newest iPhone comes out, everyone gets it, no one cares about their old phones anymore. You don't try to fix your old phone anymore, because why would you? It's more profitable now to just get a new one than get your old fixed. We do that because we're so used to doing that with everything in our lives. I see so many friendships breaking down because there was one fight. I had that myself. And instead of just talking out that one fight, trying to fix a friendship, we just go different ways and never talk to each other. That is just so sad. Like, you just replace your old friend. I've replaced people. It's just so sad that we do that. Like, obviously we don't do that with our families because they're just there. They were just there our whole lives. But when you think about it, when you really, really deeply think about it, how many real friends do you have? How many have you lost because of one fight? They did one mistake, or because you did one mistake? Instead of fixing it, how many people have you let go? And then think about it, how many friends your parents have that they have known for years, for ages, and they had fights and they had not talked to each other for years, and they still are friends. Our parents weren't like that. They were taught to fix things. They are the ones who've been married for 20, 30, 40 years. And look nowadays. Nowadays, marriages end after, what, 2-3 months? 2-3 years? If someone tells you, wow, they've been married for 10 years, it's like, wow, that's a lot. But it's actually not. Like, there are people out there who've been married for 60 years, and everyone's like, how? Because they didn't try to find better, faster, and more efficient. They just fixed what they already had. They valued the time they had with a person. They valued the problems, the good things, everything they went through, and tried to fix it. My video literally just stopped filming, and the baby woke up, so I got her now. Yeah, because I'm actually babysitting right now, so I'm just in the video. They're trying to work out all the problems they have. It's just a different vibe nowadays. Like, we're just like, oh, my phone is broken, I'll just get a new one. My phone right now, it's not an old phone. I got it like 2 years ago, and I was so happy about it for a few months. Like, I love the phone, and now that I've seen the new iPhone coming out, I'm like, wow, I want that phone, and I can't wait to replace it. And why? Because it's better, it's more efficient. And the sad thing is, we do that with our relationships as well. We don't just do it with houses, with cars, we put that on people as well. To wrap this video up, what I wanted to say is, we do that. We cheat on each other, we mistreat each other because we don't want to show our real sides. We try to be as good and as functional as possible, like a phone. It's new, it's amazing, it's charged forever, you don't have any problems with it. But once your phone starts to get older, show defects, you want a new one, you want to replace it, you don't want it anymore. We pretend to be these amazing, always happy people. We are scared of showing that we have bad days, bad moods. We are scared of showing that we are not always happy. And the problem is with that, you give that person the impression that you are always happy, that you don't have flaws. And once your mask starts cracking and it comes through that you do have bad sides, you do have bad days, the person starts disliking you. And then he starts cheating, or she starts cheating, she starts replacing you. The whole fear you had while you put that mask on starts to become true, because you were fearing it. You weren't showing your true self. You were pretending to be someone you're not. And it's just not who we are. No one is like that. And no Instagram model, no YouTuber, no one you see on TV is always like that. That's a mask, okay guys? Be your true self. Show your real side. Show that you're a human being, that you have bad days. And not everything is always amazing and perfect. And if a person really truly loves you, they will go through that with you. They will go through these bad times with you and support you. There won't be someone who will just give you up and just trying to replace you. Because when you think about it, they replace you with someone who seems better than you, who seems more positive, stronger, healthier, prettier. But all these things are things that go away. What's really important is what's in your heart, your mindset, your lifestyle, what you want to achieve in your life, your goals, everything like that. So if a person really loves you, they will stick with you because of you, because of your heart, because of what's inside of you, not because of your looks, your money, your job, your always positive content. All things contribute to that, but what's really important is to just be your true self. Because you want someone to love you for who you are. So guys, instead of replacing things, hurting someone, or being scared of hurt, be yourself and try to fix things. If you have issues that you think are really bad, go and see a therapist and prepare yourself to find a good partner, building a relationship together, not just trying to throw it away when it doesn't work anymore. So yeah guys, I'm going to go and change this little baby here, and we'll see you in my next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my content, and see you next time. Bye guys.